I had I had a kitten, and I put tape on its paws just to see what would happen one time. It was cute, and it was like hopping around. It was so cute the way it was hopping around, and this little girl outside saw it, and she just lost her mind, and she just started screaming. Ah! She needed to she needed to have the cat. You know what I mean? And so basically, that's what I suspect is going on. And I'm probably gonna have to set my Facebook page private. And I may have to set all my stuff private because the aliens basically told me I need to give these motherfuckers a briefcase full of cash and just tell them, you know, like fuck off, and I'm giving you this so that you won't fuck and like try to ruin my life. You know what I mean? Because having somebody out there that revved up, like these motherfuckers, it's just like everybody. You know what I mean? Like they killed Tupac because out of jealousy, I had so much going on. It was unbelievable, and like, and then and like if I had a really hot girlfriend, then they lost it, and I thought it was jealous men for a while. Now I know what it was. It was a woman. Uh, it's a woman's agenda. You know what I mean? To always do that kind of thing. But anyways, it just it just kind of reminded me of that little girl, jumping around, that screaming her head off because she saw something. You know what I mean? And that's what I think is going on. Like they can't just see it. You know what I mean? Like, god damn. It just and I feel it. You know what I mean? Like I feel it in the air. You know what I mean? As soon as I set my and then it's like, oh, you're somebody. You think you're somebody. You know what I mean? Like I can't even convey what that feels like. It's like in their heads is this fucking idea that you know, oh, you think you're somebody. Oh, you're not allowed. Oh, you know what I mean? And they try to kill me. You know what I mean? Just because of that. Oh man, see that's a problem. People think they know you. None of these people were really even my friends. I had like one friend maybe, and then we quit talking 20 years ago, longer than that, and I have not heard from him since. So it wasn't a real long term thing. But the thing about it is, like, people like all those people they think they have license to be jealous to that extent because you only give yourself license to be jealous of people you know, and I wasn't even friends with those people. Oh my god, it just says so much about them. You know what I mean? Just I can only equate it to just being like low class, like really low class people. You know what I mean? Like I wound up in this like real blue collar area, and before that we lived in a really nice area, and it wasn't like super nice, but it was pretty nice, uh, people that were like lawyers and middle upper class, you call it that. And then I went down to like lower middle class, um, and so just those are the people right there. It's almost like, but like with Alex Jones is a little different. He's a lost person, you know what I mean? Who he can't face himself because he sees me and he could never be really authentically, you know what I'm saying, like an actual like anything at all. He's just a fucking creep and a fucking he's just a serious he's just a serious loser. Really, that's the real issue is he's a loser. He was beat up in high school, and and he knows he's a loser who is, what I'm saying, like he knows he's a fraud, and he was a loser, and he is a loser who couldn't, and he got beat up in high school. So that's just what makes him a loser. You know what I mean? Like people that decide to go down that road because they were short and they got beat up a lot, and their parents had to put them in a totally different city because, like what he said on the radio, my parents had to put me in another city because I got beat up so much in this city in high school. You know what I mean? People like that, you just know. You just know. You know what I mean? Like you can count on it. You know what I mean? And And then once a person, once a person commits to that, you know what I mean? You're a loser. You bringing other people down, you're breaking the law. It's like a thief, you know what I mean? It's like Joe Rogan's. Like I've caught him, on my fucking phone so many fucking times. You know what I mean? And he's a loser. He likes Alex Jones. They're short midget buddies. You know what I mean? And so they're gonna cut for each other like that. You know what I mean? No matter what. Because I understand. I couldn't be tall either. I was only 5'1". You know what I mean? So I get it. You know what I mean? And so so they're on the same page. You know what I mean? And so the point of the story is that I can feel Joe Rogan, coming in here. Feels like a fucking piece of shit. Feels like a loser. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, the point of the story is that, never measure uppers. Both physically and in life. And the thing of it is that, with never measure uppers like that they're always going to be doing never measure upper stuff. Always. That's why, like, the Acacia strain came in response. The Hills Have Eyes and Impaler. You were only making $25,000 a year with that beautiful girl. You had a girlfriend like that, but you were only making $25,000 a year. But, that's obvious. It's just, that's what they're going to do. You know what I mean? It's like, if you were beat up in high school severely and you were a fraud, then you'll be going like, we're watching you and your girlfriend. You don't have that much money. Oh, see, she's a beauty queen. Oh, that means I know we are.